Tonight we're celebrating straight out of Ngaruawahia, New Zealand. Here's Maurieo. Hello, Maurieo Vlogs, number 500. D. Hello. Welcome. Well, we've made it to 500. Number 500. We're celebrating. I went out and bought a special celebratory hat and some sunglasses, and I put on my all-purpose jacket that is in every costume I ever have. And here we are, outside the Playboy Mansion, doing my best possible Hugh Hefner impersonation in celebration of 500 in a row, 500 days. Well, I've had quite an interesting day. As I said, I decided to put back my steroid day to tomorrow, so that leaves me free for today. So I had a wonderful sleep in this morning, and then I got up and sorted my pills for the next 2 weeks, and then I decided I'll go and I needed to get some exercise, and my doctor had told me some time ago that walking around big box stores, is quite a good exercise. So I thought I'll go down to the base. I had a few things that I needed to get, so I bought myself a hat and some sunnies here, and my party poppers, and some microcloths and stuff like that for cleaning up gear and things. So that's all very good. And then I decided I'd treat myself to some better lighting for the green screen. So I went and had a look at that, and in the end I went down to the warehouse, and I have got a light there that I haven't put up yet. I've got a bit of a ring light thing. I'm going to give it a go. I haven't got that out of the box. I just remembered I got that. And then I went to Mitre 10, and I was tossing up, but I bought 2 floodlights and 2 extension cords. Now the floodlights need to be wired in, but the guy there said, well, if you buy 2 extension cords and just cut the bit off the end, it's all done. All you have to do is just hook it up to the light, which seemed like pretty good advice. So I've done that. So I'm hoping to get them up at some point, and they'll just give me more light to the back of my green screen. I've been thinking about this for quite some while. So that's all part of the 500 vlog celebration. So we'll see. Hopefully that'll you can see just down here I get little bits of black fuzziness, and they're related to the light, because the light can't get into those spaces very easily. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. So anyway, let's move over to the diary here, and just get rid of the Hall of Fame there, and get the diary back on board. Here it is. So, and then I got home from the base, and there was still a little bit of light left in the day. Weather-wise, it was a wonderful day. So I managed to mow 2 bits of lawn, the shed and the back. And, well, exercise-wise, it wasn't too bad. 7,419 steps. 500 D is the theme, D. And a question tonight. 151 is what? I haven't had any much action there. And going to shout out to that light guy. I thought that was pretty great advice he gave me. And maybe go live around about midnight later on tonight once I get this all done and dusted. So pretty good. And today, here in New Zealand, it's the first day of spring. If I ruled the world, every day would be the first day of spring. So, yeah, it's the first day of spring. I was going to use that song, actually. I just remembered, but I've got another one for today's question. So, here we go with the shout out. And a shout out to the light guy at Mitre 10 at the base there, who made the brilliant suggestion that I buy these little floodlights and 2 extension cords, cut the bit off one end, so I've got the plug, and then just wire it into the light, and well, Robert's your father's brother. So yeah, awesome stuff. Well done, that man. Thank you very much. Great bit of advice. And we move on to today's question. And here's the song. So I'm going to give you a number of options here. Well, there's actually, the one question is, what's the song? And who's the performer of it? This is the instrumental version. And so the song and the performers of that, I hope you can sing that in the back. It's a fairly recognisable song. And just turn the sound down there on the song. And a sort of a bonus one, I guess, is what is the significance of the D in today's title? I haven't mentioned it, I've just said it's D, but what's the D all about? So they're all quite interrelated really, but yeah, do your best in the comments below the video. Now, the Hall of Fame, yesterday's Hall of Fame. Of course, the topic was variable. And here's the song here. And as Moz pointed out, it was a fairly recognisable song. It's the song Spicks and Specks by the Bee Gees, the brothers Gibb, who have sort of, I think, an association with Australia. Although they may have been born in the UK, I think they emigrated to Australia. I'm not 100% up on their history there. But yeah, Moz got that, the Spicks and the Specks, the Bee Gees. We'll just turn that down a little bit. And so, 500. We've made it. And yeah, woohoo! So that's my celebration for the 500. Went out and bought a few bits and bobs and a bit of celebration there, and the old whistle, and it hasn't gone wet and soggy yet and fallen off the thing, but we've got that there, all good. So, thanks everybody for liking and subscribing, for commenting and feeding back. Your marvellous support of my vlogs and what have you, and my 500 episodes all inspire me to carry on. Well, mostly I do it for me. I like the idea of creating something every day and trying to work to a formula. Your feedback, your likes, your subscriptions are all the icing on the cake. They're the bonus for me, so I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. All good, and we'll see you tomorrow. And number 501, and the start of spring. All good. Cheers. See you. Smash that like button.